Namaskar, welcome to Honest Astrologer podcast. This is the very first podcast. And thank you so much. आप सबने 78-79% लोगों ने वोट किया कि पॉडकास्ट मुझे शुरू कर देना चाहिए एंड आई वाज एक्चुअली वेरी हैप्पी अबाउट दिस क्योंकि आई कैन वर्क आउट ऑफ एनीवेयर जरूरी नहीं कि मैं अपने स्टूडियो ऑफिस में ही हूँ. I can work out of my house, I can work out of my car, I can work out of my other office. So I think this would help me create more and more content because it frees me from the all glaring eye of the camera. Now, since this is the very first podcast, we will, as it is our custom at Honest Astrologer, any new thing we launch, we start with Lord Ganesha, and for some reason, by the grace of Ganesha and Ketu, whatever videos I have prepared on these two have done well. Today, since this is the very first podcast, I'm going to go back to a similar theme and talk about it. Especially people undergoing Ketu Mahadasha, Ketu Antardasha can find it useful. People often say, why is it that Ganesha is considered the Lord of Ketu? And frankly, I considered this a difficult question to answer. But when I did my research, things were pretty evident. Initially, I thought that Ketu, which is the planet of moksha, should be maybe represented by Shiva, who is the Adi Yogi, who is the Sadashiv, and who is not involved with the world. Ganesha, on the other hand, is somebody who is related to Lakshmi. And is the cutest of all gods. And you take all sorts of creative liberties with Ganesha. There are so many forms that he can be drawn in, and there are all those movies and cartoons and all that. But then, when I did my research, I realized the tragic side of Ganesha. So, Ketu was born out of tragedy, right? After Samudra Manthan and all that, when Lord Vishnu in his Mohini room beheaded Swarbhanu, his head became Rahu and his torso became Ketu. So technically, Ketu was born out of the cutting of the head. So Ketu is a torso without a head. Now, what exactly is Ganesha originally? Okay, he lost his original head, and he was given an elephant head. That's a different story. But originally, Ganesha is a torso without a head. There are a few ancient temples where Ganesha without the elephant head is worshipped. Right? So there is a torso, but there is no head. So that's actually Ketu. That's the symbolism of Ketu. So Ganesha and Ketu are one and the same. When you add Buddha to it, then you get complete Ganesha. So I always say that Ketu is the left hand of Ganesha and Buddha is the right hand of Ganesha. And when these two come together, it's Sri Ganesha. So Buddha is the head of Ganesha, but Ketu is the heart of Ganesha. Okay. So Ketu people, they live through their heart, while Mercury people, they live through their head. But when you get a perfect balance of these two, you get Ganesha. With this, we launch our podcasting. I will try to make more and more of these, preferably 3 or 4 in a week. Please do let me know in comment section what are the things you guys want me to talk about. And thank you so much for the love and support.